make a move in the ring. You can hit me with the words you fling.
Hey guys, it's Nick Akin on the South China Morning Post, scmp.com/MMA. This is post-fight. Today, I'm joined by Marcus Buchecha Almeida, the new heavyweight signing with one championship. Marcus, how's everything going, man?
Everything's going great. How's everything, man? Good?
Yeah. Thanks so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. You signed with one championship last week, man. This is your first MMA contract. Why now?
Yeah, no, it's been great. Yeah, great week. I just decided a couple months ago during the quarantine to do the transition. So I was planning before to do my last World Championship and then do the transition, but then everything started changing with the pandemic and everything. So I decided why not to do right now, and everything just changed. It clicked in my head, and I just started training for there. And I contacted Ali. I told him when I was ready, when I feel the time was right, I would talk to him, and I gave him a call, and he made it happen like that.
So how long were you talking to Ali? Did he approach you? Did you approach him?
No, Ali is a big friend of mine. We know each other since 2012, 13, because he is friends of my friends, and he manages some of my friends. And that's how I met him. But we never worked together because I was in Jiu-Jitsu still. And of course, he's like the best in the business in MMA, but just MMA. So that's why we never really worked together. So when I decided to do the transition, no other person that would talk, that for sure would be him. So I got in touch with him, and we made it happen like that.
Yeah, as you mentioned, you're from the Jiu-Jitsu world, 13-time world champion. What else, have you been working on? What other skills would you say are your sharpest coming into MMA?
Oh yeah, of course, the Jiu-Jitsu it's something that it's gonna be my strongest weapon as always. But of course, it's something really different. I have to learn like the game, because it's not jiu-jitsu competition, so it's gonna be a little bit different. And I'm learning already. I'm training. I have like great coach, and Leandro and Leonardo Vieira. They are the best in business, and they are helping me like a lot with that. And I was at AKA training with them, and it's been great. But of course, I'm learning my hands, my striking, and learning with my wrestling. So it's getting along, but I have a long uh, journey ahead of me. So of course, I have my feet grounded. I know how long it will be something new, something different than I have done my whole life. But I'm really excited. Something different that I have been doing. So the motivation is there again. I'm training really hard and really excited about the future. So can't wait for the debut.
Well, according to this from Ali Abdelaziz, he says you might be debuting near the end of this year or maybe early next year. Have you got any opponent in mind? Would you like to dive straight into the top of the division, or would you? I don't know. What's your perfect debut for you?
That's like I said before. I'm new in the game. I don't really know how it works. So that's something a decision that I'm gonna take with Ali and my team. So when the time comes closer to the time, I will fight. So that's not up to me right now. That's how I see it. They're gonna help me with that, to choose the opponent and everything, and of course the organization.
Well, Ali promised he was going to bring a lot of muscle, he said, to one championship. He's also brought in Amir Ali Akbari into that heavyweight division. It's getting quite stacked there now, isn't it, in that division? He also mentioned maybe having a heavyweight Grand Prix, a tournament. Would that be something you'd like to take part in?
I never really heard about it, but it's something that must be like really interesting. But like I said, I have no fights yet, so at least I need to do like one to feel it and to see like of course. But the Grand Prix is something I always love it to watch in the other events, and it's always really fun to have like the bracket and to see, and would be like really interesting. But I have no idea how it's gonna be. I haven't talked to him yet. Like I said, I'm really focused right now on learning on my striking and get ready. So I'm not really worried about this right now. I still have like a couple months ahead of me, so that's why I'm not worried yet.
Have you had any conversations with Chatri Sityodtong, the CEO of One Championship? What's he told you? How excited is he to have you come on board with One Championship?
Yeah, no, Shatri is a great guy. He's a great human being. I met him when I first time that I went to Singapore, because all my friends, I have like a lot of friends that work there at Involve with Jiu-Jitsu. My first instructor, my first professor teaches there, so it was amazing to be there with them, and that's how I met Shatri. And that was really great to see everything what he has done for the sport, for the MMA, for the MMA, the like whole world, how one is growing so much uh, every like every month, every year is getting better and better. And for me, it's a big pleasure to be part of that right now. And I'm really thankful that I got the opportunity to work with them. And that's the event that I always dream to 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 do my debut, and I'm glad now it's gonna happen. So I'm really excited to be part of that and to do my debut at One FC.
Have you spoken to any of the other Brazilians in One? Did you get any advice from them before you signed with One? Bibiano Fernandes, the bantamweight champion. You've got Adriano Moraes, flyweight champion. There's a lot of talented Brazilians in One, aren't there?
Yeah, no, that's a lot of Brazilians for sure. But like, I don't know them in person. I know a couple other guys. I'm friends of Cosmo Alexandre, Anderson Braddock, and I spoke to them and some other guys that always told me like how great One is, how great they treat the athletes, and it's all about martial artists, and we are treated like really treated like martial artists. That's what we are, and it's something that really helped me to take the decision as well, because everybody wants to be treated like one, and I'm really glad, of course. And I was talking, the one that I talking most was Ali, and me and him, we decided that would be the best decision, and I was really excited about. So that's why we closed the deal like really fast, because that's something that I really wanted before. And Ali, the best in the business, he made it happen like that, and we are here now.
Yeah, you said Ali. He makes things happen quickly. He he signed Cosmo Alessandre, and then immediately Cosmo got that new deal with One Championship. How happy are you for Cosmo? I know he's been trying to get that new deal for a while. Did you speak to him about it while his negotiations were going on?
I haven't talked to Cosmo yet, but I know he's really happy to be to the new deal for sure. I spoke to. Oh, we have like a lot of friends in common, and I'm really happy for him because he had like great fights. The last fight that he had was like amazing, and I'm really happy for Cosmo too. And the guy really deserves.
Yeah, he does. He does definitely. What about did you watch One Championship's return to action last week in Bangkok? No surrender. How often do you watch One events? Are you a keen observer of their shows, or is it something that's new to you?
No, for sure. I watch it. I watch it like a lot. I watch it like the past events. This one, being honest, I didn't have the opportunity to fight because of the change time. I was training a lot. I was helping DC with the camp, and we were training like pretty much the whole day. So because of the change time, I didn't have the opportunity to watch. So I just watched the highlights after, but I couldn't watch the whole event. But I saw like amazing fights, amazing bouts, and it's really exciting. Every time I watch the one event, it's something that start like feeling I'm closer, getting closer and closer. So it's great to have this feeling right now.
So you've been helping Daniel Cormier with his preparation for Stipe Miocic trilogy fight, aka?
Yeah. I was there for a couple of days, and everybody was there. So it's always a great environment to be around these guys because it's. I have been at AKA since 2013. When the first time when I met them, they were like kind of like the beginning. So I know like Ken and DC, Luke, Javier, and all the guys from there since almost 10 years ago, and it's always good. I was always trying to do the transition. I knew I would do with them, so I was there. It's good, and it was good to watch the preparation, the DC's preparation for the next fight. So it's a good environment to be around. One of the greatest heavyweights of all time, and great opportunity to train with him, to learn from him, and just to see it was great for me.
Are you confident he's going to win back that UFC heavyweight title against Stipe?
Oh yeah, for sure. He's gonna get the belt back. He did some mistakes and he paid the price in the last fight, but for sure, we're not gonna see the same mistakes, and he knows that. He knows what he needs to change, and he's looking good. He's looking really sharp. He's ready. So I can't wait to watch him fighting on the 15th.
Yeah, neither can I. Well, thank you, Marcus Buchecha. We really appreciate your time coming on the show. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and we really look forward to your debut in One Championship, hopefully soon. Yeah, and thanks so much again for joining us.
Thank you guys for the invitation. Really pleasure to be here with you guys, and for sure we're gonna see each other a lot of times from now on, I mean. And yeah, the debut is coming, and I hope we can talk more about that in the future.
Yes, thanks so much again, sir. See you soon.
Thank you guys.
Hey guys, Sasha Platnikoff here, letting you know to tune in to SCMP Post Fight for all your weekly martial arts news.